Marketing Technology Minute. We're coming live from snowy Minnesota here in April. I know it's pretty crazy.
It's a beautiful spring day.
It's a beautiful spring day here in Minneapolis.
Yeah, so I was just thinking, you know, Mother Nature right now isn't being very responsive this season.
JC's got jokes.
So speaking of responsive.
Yeah, responsive. We want to talk about responsive web design today.
Web design.
Yeah, so you wrote a blog just earlier this week. I was dealing with responsive design and kind of a new way of thinking.
Right, yeah. My thought is just that web designers kind of need to create an entirely new process when they're going to create a responsive web design.
Yep.
Because it's so different. They can't resort to their old ways. They have to come up with a new technique.
Exactly.
So let's talk about that. So we're the design team.
We are the design team at Synacor. And so when JC and I go into a responsive design, we have now thought of mobile first. Instead of designing desktop, we think about designing for the smallest possible screen, because when you think about it, no matter what, you're going to have tons of room when you move out from, you know, smartphone to tablet all the way to desktop.
Right, you can only go up.
Exactly, and that's like you were saying with, you know, people, they have to get rid of their old ways, designing for desktop.
Right, because you don't want to penalize your visitor for coming to your site on a cell phone or a tablet rather than coming to it on a desktop. That's just not fair.
Exactly.
Especially when so many people are on their mobile devices all the time.
Right, which is a huge key right now with mobile experience, since with the proliferation of mobile devices, it's all about user experience.
Yep.
It's a little windy out here. I gotta clean my glasses off. You know?
It's snowing a bit.
It's snowing a little bright, but okay. So yeah. Anyways, it's about user experience.
Exactly.
And we want users to have the same experience across all devices.
Right, and it also comes down to content. You know, mobile first is content first. So it's really taking the content of your site and giving it a hierarchy, saying this is most important, so this is what they're going to see first on the phone, but never hiding content on a mobile device.
Exactly.
Always giving them the same exact thing that they would if they were to visit on a computer or a desktop.
Yeah, from desktop all the way down or all the way back again. Should have all the same information. Yeah. And that's another point that I'd like to talk to you about is when you go in with clients and talking with clients about, you know, they want what do they call it again? Wireframes.
Yeah, wireframes. Yeah, exactly. That's huge when it comes to responsive design because people are asking for wireframes of the mobile size. And I just think that's a terrible idea. Right. I just think that you can't exactly know what that is going to look like when it hits a mobile device. Right. So instead, getting them to sign off on the hierarchy of the content versus the actual set in stone, pixel by pixel design.
Exactly, because I know when me and you go into design, it's really hard to, if you were to give them wireframes, and then all of a sudden you find out it doesn't work. Now over time, we're going to realize with more responsive and the more things that are coming out with it, how it works, and it's all about fluidity. It's being fluid. It's not keeping things in boxes and chunks and moving pieces around. Exactly. You've got to be able to be fluid because there's so many different sizes. I mean, there's the iPad Mini, there's going to be the iPad Mega, there's going to be the iPad
to count.
Extra Mini.
To count.
Yeah, sure.
So it's really about, you know, responsive web design is adaptive, so the process of creating one needs to be adaptive as well. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. So I guess, JC, if we had to break down what we talked about here today, what would be your key takeaway for responsive web design for designers, as well as people looking like small businesses to redesign their websites with responsive?
Yeah, absolutely. The key is mobile first.
Mobile first.
Mobile first, content first, same experience across all devices.
Awesome.
Simple as that.
All right, well, we've got a beautiful April day out here together.
Yeah, we're going to go enjoy the rest of the spring.
We are. It's a nice spring day. So thanks. It's been another Marketing Technology Minute. I hope to see you guys here next week. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
See ya. I think we might have just nailed that one take.